Hey guys, Cell here, welcome back to some more Soul Worker. As you can see, I'm level 34, I need over 5 million experience. That's just freaking ridiculous. But, here we go, a cold shower. Portrait of a Child 1, Abandoned Street, and Man's Innocence 1. Let's go.
수색 작전 개시하겠습니다. 우천으로 인해 시야 확보가 어려우니 주의해 주십시오. 이상해. 아무도 안 보여. 비가 와서 그런가?
온몸으로 받아들여. 그것이 청춘. 그리고 하얀 와이셔츠 속으로 비치는 그
가슴팍?
I think he was talking about something else that would be revealed in a wet t-shirt. Maybe. I hope that's what he's thinking. So, are these guys the same? I still have to fight those, but I can't tell if they look different or not.
옷이 있어. 이상해. 아무도 없는 건 그 때문이 아니야. 일단 주워주세요. 뭔가 실마리가 시킬지도 몰라요.
예의가 없군 자네들. 모름지기 혈기왕성한 남녀 장소를 불문해.
어디 보자. 별숨리그 성희롱 신고센터 전화번호가
Oh. Whoops, sorry. Good thing I looked at the map, or else I would have been wondering what the heck I was supposed to do, even though I read what they said. Really? Taking damage stops me from being able to loot. That sucks. Give me that. What the heck is this orb thing? It's a Decepticon. Of course it is. Oh yeah, I also changed my titles, as you can see, to Gifted Combo Connoisseur. If I remember correctly, it increases my attack speed, which, for my number 1 ability, somewhat does actually help a bit. Even after all this time, though, I still don't know when the heck this stuff resets. Oh, hey! Huh. Apparently the quests reset at 3 AM Eastern. What do you know? I totally didn't time that to when I was gonna say it. I would have been looking at the timer to count down for the last second. No way I can look at that and then do this at the same time. What the heck are you? Hecaton Care, is that you? Yes, I think that's what the demon's name is in Shin Megami Tensei. Heka? Typhon. So, what the heck do you do? Other than just getting up and then sitting straight back down. Oh well, I guess I'll find out what you do in a hard difficulty. Right now, you didn't really do much. Kinda sad. Boss time! Spring Lake Samurai! Aw, he looks so sad! Is it because he lost his sword? And that's why he has to end up kicking people, and that's why he got the name Spring Lake. And he thought that was a good idea. That a samurai would, you know, kick instead of using a sword. Man, I really don't want to freaking heal, but I have to. Damn it. How dare you? I'll heal through that. I don't even care. How dare you make me waste one of my better healing items. So, soul sequences were now unlocked. S+. Oh yeah. Rubber, soul force things, rocket, rust, ring. Okay, now I gotta go speak to Ava. Everyone else, though, comes first. Because after what she did, she comes last. Ooh. Nice soul sequence outfit, I think that is. Don't know which soul sequence that potentially is from, but cool. You're back! What about the power cable? We had a mini of the power cable. Correct. These tooth marks, it belongs to my father. Thank you very much, Master. Master, you really are my savior. Listen, Master, do you know where the tooth marks on the cable come from? My father and I used to play hero with this cable. My father was the hero and I was his assistant. One day we played that I had been captured by the villain. So that it seemed real, my father tied me up from head to toe with this cable. Then my father suddenly said that I had to free myself from the cable on my own. In order to become stronger, I tried with all my might to free myself with my teeth, which left those teeth imprints on the cable. We had so much fun. When my mother saw it, she thought I really had been captured. She just stammered, "Burglar." A burglar? When she figured out what was going on, she really boxed my father's ears. Be that as it may, thanks to games like that, I wanted to become a cable man like my father. A warrior of justice, Cable Man. Cable Man? That name really fits you. Hey, Castor, what are you doing back here? Did you say Castor? Oh no, I'm not going to listen to that, idiot. Oof, you look at this. You, hey, don't call my master that. I happened to hear that you were in Death Town. Castor, you ignoring me right now. I have a favor to ask about Death Town. Can you do it for me? Sure, Julie. Sure. Songyun, you're back. I'll take a look at the camera data. So Joan makes some settings on the camera. There, finished. So next. Why? What? Why does Lisby mean so much to me? But that's... if I tell you, you can't laugh. To tell the truth, my family is famous for manufacturing medicine. In addition, it's one of the oldest noble families in Grey City. Therefore, according to the principle of noblesse oblige, I don't know, we supported an orphanage, which was managed by Lisby. One day I had heard that Julie was taken to that orphanage. Julie's father taught me programming back in the day. I've known Julie for a long time. So I went straight to the orphanage to visit Julie, and I met Lisby there for the first time. She knew that my family was well known for their production of medicine. When I said I was a robot developer, Lisby didn't ask why I didn't work in manufacturing medicine. She said, "You make robots, I bet you are popular with kids." That was the first time in my life that someone reacted like that. It made me unbelievably happy. And so I fell in love with Lisby. A speech like that really embarrasses me. Oh, and for that reason, I will always do anything for Lisby. Indeed, I won't stop, no matter what happens. As a second candidate, I've chosen one who is strong and can fight well. It's Hex Pytho. There are also several of them, so it's difficult to select a particular one. That's why I'd like you to wear a camera again when you're fighting against Hex Pytho. I put in a new data chip, so you just have to fight them. Defeat Hex Pytho in Cold Rain. So I'm counting on you. Sure. Jolie, didn't you want something? Or is that just gonna come later down the line after I turn this in? Potentially. Well, all the green quests got all the green quests returned, so why didn't my energy return? Kinda sucks. So can I do this? Yeah, I can do this 4 times again. Huh. Alright, Ava. Oh, suddenly Sumper Shy appeared. Right. I didn't think that the deed was done by the Piracy Battalion. I bought the clothes that were lying around. What should we do? So that is the only evidence we brought from Death Town. Good, if that's the only clue, then we don't have a choice. Take this to Lex and ask her to examine it closely. No, Lex said that she's busy with the calibration of the Fire rocket. Oh, and if we can't get the two birds in the bush, we'll have to make do with the one in the hand. Take it to Sora. Starryforce Lab would give us better results, but she has a microscope too. Have her check if unusual substances are stuck on it, and anything else out of the ordinary. Ask her to be meticulous. That's all we can do right now, but we must hope she'll discover something. Speak to Sora in Gray City. Alright. Sora, I need you to look at clothes. Kind of an odd request. Operation officer told me everything, so these are the clothes that need to be examined. Yes, I was wondering what the examination will reveal. Those look like the clothes of someone who lives in the city limits. No, nothing on the inside either, huh? This feels strange. There's something stuck tight. Let's see. But what is it? The fat in the clothes. It's the skin. Human skin. Skin? Does that mean a human has been turned to clothing? But that's a horrifying thought. What the hell? How did skin get in there? It's very thin, like a coating. I don't think I can help with this. There's something else, without a doubt. Take it to Dr. Lex. It's really important. Have her examine the material components. Oh boy, so there's human skin inside. Well, ain't that creepy? Wasn't expecting that. And here's, I believe, Hope. Nice pink hair. Lex, a person really turned to clothes. This is different from what I've heard, though. I'll examine it. Give it to me. Here's a sweet. Eat it while you wait, understood? The analysis report has arrived. It's, as Sora said, it is human skin. A person really turned to clothes? The material itself isn't composed of skin, but the skin is stuck to it as if it melted and solidified again. But it's sticking to the substance like paint. I do have an idea. Let's take a balloon as an example. If you fill a balloon with air and it pops, and for a brief moment the material stretches to the extreme before it shrinks again. In that brief moment of stretching, it's possible for it to stick somewhere, just like the skin on the clothing. So the people were inflated, then popped? How? Soul Force exists inside every human body. All that separates Soul Forces from normal people is the quantity. The bodies of the Soul Forces and Soul Workers are naturally stronger. That's why they can harbor so much Soul Force. Normal people can't do that. Their bodies couldn't handle it. And if you squeeze it in by force, if you strain, you blow up. If it were to make children laugh, but it definitely wasn't that. Using Soul Force like helium isn't it like pouring water in the authority? I don't know who started this, but I don't think it was the 5th Street Battalion. In principle, Bashad can't handle Soul Force. Then it was the Ned Company or Henry. The Ned Company assured us that they had nothing to do with Henry's inhuman experiments. Who knows if we can believe that, but assuming. Then it was Henry. Where do I have to go? Where's Henry? To learn that, we have to install this South Path marker in Death Town. Install South Path marker in Decay. Almost read that as South Park. This is a Soul Force meter, a device which detects changes in radiation. If I'm right, then there's a serious discrepancy in the Soul Force readings in Death Town. We should look for traces of an explosion. The explosion was almost certainly caused by Soul Force. All the inhabitants disappeared without a trace, leaving only their clothes. We can only be certain about all this once we found traces of the Soul Force explosion. Sure, then I'll get going. Please hurry, Stella. I'll look after you and cheer you on. Thanks, Lex. Okay, yeah, they've gotten requests now. Both Lisby and Julie. Julie. Why do you follow me here, you idiot? I know what you want to tell the master. Do you think I'd leave you alone, you witch? Shut up. If you want to stay here, then just be quiet. Yeah, if you say so, witch. I called for you because I saw a shadow in Death Town that looks like my dad. What rubbish. Hey, witch, stop it, will you? Just be quiet. You're bothering us. Go away. Don't you dare keep bothering us. You idiot. What do I do now? Do as you please. And he shakes his head and goes back. Oh, finally, the troublemaker's gone. Now I can tell you. I saw a shadow with a strange arm. It was near Death Town. It looked like my dad. The last time I saw my dad, he had his arm in plaster. I'm not sure if it was really him, but that's where he is. It's too much dangerous. Please go and rescue him. Can you do it? Defeat Spring Lake Samurai in cold shower. That sounds like a Spring Lake Samurai. You should check it out. Thank you. I have a quick request for you. Okay. Lisby. Hello, Stella. I heard that you're often in Decktown these days, but you're making sure that you get enough rest, right? You don't look too good. Now I almost feel bad about asking you to do something. What's it about? Though since Decktown has been a restricted area for some time, civilians aren't allowed to enter. But my grandmother's house is in Decktown. Yes, she died a long time ago, but her empty house is still there. It holds many childhood memories for me, so I was always kept it clean and tidy. I can't go there anymore because of the restrictions. I have no idea if everything is still okay. I lived there for such a long time. If you don't mind, Stella, could you take a look for me? Teacher, Miss Lisby, I've hurt myself. I have to go, sorry. Lisby ran off, didn't tell you which house it was, but you should look around in Deathtown. Investigate Grandmother Lisby's house in Lonely Roads. You look around, but you don't know where you are. Yeah, she should have at least mentioned what her house looked like before she went to go help. And what levels are these? 36, 36, 37, and 37. Oh boy. So, a man's innocence, portrait of a child. Portrait of a child's the only one here, so I'm gonna have to do this one first. I'm gonna regret this once again, but Manic. Let's go. Oh boy. Spring Lake Samurai. Manic Edition. No. I'm not gonna let you get anywhere near me, boy. Hello. Isn't it the job of a ninja to try to sneak up on someone, not a samurai? You really need to change your job description. Okay, yep, I saw that coming. Okay, so that was a depressing Manic run. I honestly don't know what happened. I feel like I hit the dodge button, but at the same time, I might have thought that since it's the first boss on Manic, since they tend to be somewhat easy, that his ability wouldn't one-shot me. I mean, come on, I was basically at full health. How the hell did that even happen? I had the best gear from the previous zone, and I still died in one hit. Like, what the hell? There you are. Ah, you really exerted yourself. With long face, Sanjun removes the camera from the clothing. I have bad news. Lisby's enemies, who we've been pursuing, is already dead. Thank you for your efforts. I'm sorry you went to that trouble for nothing. And Lisby's enemy is the Bashai who killed Lisby's sweetheart at the time. But Lisby was so in love with him that she still can't forget him. But nevertheless, I won't give up. But love must be won. Good work, Stella. Goodbye. Oh. Sanjun, you can do it, man. Don't give up. Okay. Julie. You're back. Did you find Father? He told Julie that the shadow was the Spring Lake Samurai and no one else showed themselves. No? Yes, that's alright then. My father not being in such a dangerous place is really good news. Really, terrific news, exactly. I'll be off then. Oh, wait, stop right there, Master. I have a favor to ask of you, Master. No, alright, I'll tell you later, once I get my thoughts sorted out. So let me guess, he truly does care about Julie, and he wants to try to help her in some way to get over her father's death, most likely. That'll be kind of hard, but that's potentially around there, that might be what's happening. Alright, Lonely Roads. Which house is the witch house? Okay. Kinda sucks that the main quest only ever continues on the third one after the first. I'd really like the main quest to continue, you know. Okay, I figured something would have happened if I stood in that. And yeah. So on Manic, if I ever run this one on Manic, mental note, never stand in that or else I will die instantaneously. Oh boy, man, am I glad I'm only on normal. But even with those 2 other times that I made the first one, I still never found the soul sequence, so I don't know where the heck it is currently. Most likely it just never spawned for me, and I was just unlucky in that. Oh well. Can you guys all spawn in at once, please? Bye.
그레이스 시티의 분들은 아무래도 굉장히 유능한 것 같죠? 그런 건 모르겠는데 말을 되게 어렵게. 그러니까 똑똑한 거겠지?
좋아, 더 말해봐. 네? 더 말해보라니까. 어서. 우리의 유능함을 칭찬하고 찬양하고 숭배해.
아, 나중에 할게요.
아, 뭐야? 재미없게.
Okay, so yeah, this big guy right here isn't really that terrifying of an enemy. Although I don't really know the range of which he can do his big attack. But all in all, he doesn't really do much other than that. As such, I can easily get out of it. Aw, I was hoping I would take out his armor before that attack would hit me. Oh well. But yeah, he's the easiest of the big guys to take out, even on Manic. After 12,000 Zenny, why couldn't I have gotten that in the beginning? Come on. There's no way in hell that's gonna happen right now. I'm having deja vu. Although this time I have a feeling it won't happen the way it did last time. Last time was just unexpected. This time it's completely expected that it won't work. Especially since I don't even have my Prospector title on for the increased Zene. That would have helped as well to get that. So, any soul sequences around here? Might as well run and gather them all up. No, I don't see anything. That's sad. Oh, crap, get out of that. So if I'm on the outer edge, I don't seem to get stunned. When I'm in the very bright part of it, that's when it happens. Didn't your armor break? Huh. So even if your armor does break, you tend to still attack. Weird. Boss time? Yeah, it is. Rage Face. Oh, he looks so angry. Got the Claws of Danger? Claws can't do anything to me, man. Currently, fix that. So, a Rage Tornado. Okay. Okay, so you specifically can summon the pink ooze. Goodbye. Don't need anything you can drop. S+. Okay, so, soul sequence, please. Of course there was no soul sequence. Of course. Stella, what is it? You explained that you couldn't check carefully because you didn't know which building in Ducktown it is. Alright, Stella, you're always good for a laugh. Great work looking at all those buildings. Thank you very much for going so much trouble. On that note, can I really ask a favor of you this time? The last time I was near Ducktown, I spoke to the people from SFL. They saw Bashar carrying a picture of me and my grandmother. I have no idea what he's doing with it. It's the only picture I have of me and my grandmother. Do you think you could go and ask Bashar to return the photo to me? Tell him that it's important to me and to please give it back. I suppose the Fire Stream Battalion don't really listen to such requests, but please give it a try. Get burnt photo from Rageface and Lonely Roads. Thanks, Stella. Is Rageface your boyfriend? Well, your dead boyfriend? Did he turn into a Bashai? They're really making me work for this stuff now. Guess I'll see you guys back at Lisby. You're back. Thank you for your efforts. Need Lisby to burn photo. Oh my, things must have got hot. The photo is all burned. Why do I know so much about the Fire Stream Battalion? One of the Bashar in the Fire Stream Battalion is... Teacher, the children are crying again. Teacher, where are you? I don't have any time for long stories. I'll tell you everything in detail later. Oh, come on, a cliffhanger? Until next time. Oh, if there's one thing I don't like, it's cliffhangers, and you just left me on a big cliffhanger. What, one of the Fire Stream Battalions is your boyfriend? Used to be your boyfriend? Something similar to that? One of your family members is one of the Bashar? What the hell, woman? Tell me. There's the Log Horizon Guild again. Weaving Guitar Soul. Oh, that person's actually going with that title. Okay, I need to dismantle stuff, and then I'll see you guys in the next mission. Spirit of Decay.
스피릿 패스파인더 설치를 서둘러라. 설치 포인트는 A3, C12, C17, D1이다. 아직 생존자가 남아있을지도 모르니 꾸물거릴 틈은 없다.
뭔가 헐렁했는데 단단해졌어.
뭐 사람 목숨이 달린 일이니까. 저래봬도 홈으로 임시 지휘자가 된 건 아니란 말이지.
우리 확정될 때까지 쓸데없는 잡담은 금지하겠다. 작전에만 집중하도록.
Dang, he can actually try to take charge instead of acting like a free soul type of person. Without the care in the world, cracking jokes, saying poems, having to go to the bathroom extremely bad because he's really nervous. So it takes stuff like this to make him actually go fully in charge. Alright. Soul paths, no soul sequences. I think this may be my first time running all four without actually finding my first ever soul sequence in this one zone. That just sucks. Whatever. Not like I'm gonna be able to have the crafting materials anyways to make the gear. So it doesn't really matter to me. Down with the armor. Oh no, if the armor does disappear, it seems that they actually do it. I guess they were already in the attacking phase when I broke the armor, so it still went through. It sucks, but whatever. No soul sequence. Fine. Five times the armor destroyed by the district completion. Well, I mean, that's easy enough. I mean, it will be easy enough if there's enough enemies to break the armor for. Come on, set your attack down. One. Do not disrupt my genius. Using one enemy to do all five. Or very close to all five. There's two. Come on, reload. And here's three. Oh yeah, I actually can do all five. What do you know? Ow. What do you know? This guy is being so kind just standing over there. And here's number 4. Whoops. Yeah, I should soften it up a little bit. There we go. And there's all 5. Thank you for your patronage. Goodbye. Whoops. I was trying to get hit enemies in the air and I accidentally changed stances. Although, does it really matter which stance I'm in currently? Not really. All I was going to do lately is just mash left click. Seems to do the job quite well. Oh, whoops. I got distracted by him and I completely forgot that this was over here. Oh, my bad. So there's 2 more that we need to put down, right? Or is there 1 more? Yeah, there's 2. By Hex. Oh, there's 2 of these guys over here. That kind of sucks. Ow. Wait, what the heck? Oh, is this thing healing them? Is that what that thing does? Yeah, it is. Now I know what the heck that thing does. I was wondering why he was basically at full health even though I was hitting him so many times. Well, mental note now. Take out that orb before you start fighting the thing, else you'll waste like a minute wondering why he isn't dying. It's almost as bad as those 2 little clown fools inside of the hospital that somehow kept healing. That is still a complete mystery to me as to why they healed.
설치 완료. 인근의 소울 에너지 반응을 스캔하겠습니다. 스캔 결과 소수의 생명 반응 확인. 이 앞입니다.
진입하도록. 꾸물거릴 틈이 없다.
도술치기 시간입니다.
Okay, let me just heal up first. Jeez. First, let me heal up. Now we can go. Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh, there's the explosion that we found out about.
자식들이 무슨 짓을 한 거야?
혼자 바로 사라졌습니다. 우리는 템페스트의 내부에 존재합니다.
단 말이야?
섬멸하라. 명령한다. 단 하나도 남김없이 모조리 섬멸하라.
모두의 혼이 이곳에 있어. 어째서 이런 짓을 하는 거야? 왜? 전방에서 대량의 소울 에너지가 캐치됩니다.
생존자이다.
좀 전의 것과 같은 단순한 에너지 형태입니다.
신입 가! 가서 완전 끝장내버려.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. So wait a minute. Did we see what the boss was doing? So how the heck do we see the Typhon boss all the way from over here? Those things don't move, unless this one can move. Well, this is gonna be our first stationary boss fight. The Argus Caster. Oh god, has a cannon. This is in fact our first well, actually no. I lied. The second boss was the first non-moving boss fight. But I don't remember what the heck his name was. Goodbye?
꿈을 가지고 복귀하도록. 고생 많았다.
He's not dead, is he? Oh, this is the true boss. Ah, he just pushed me straight back into that. How dare you? Ow. Holy crap, get me out of that. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out! Wait, why the heck did it switch me off my healing? Are you serious? What the hell? The game switched me off of my freaking healing. Are you kidding me? Round 2, where are you? I swear by all that's holy, I freaking hit the dang healing button. But I most likely probably didn't. As I've been trying to think of Big Classica's name this entire freaking fight. So I most likely didn't hit it. Heal me up right now. Don't even freaking try. I'm pissed off right now. You couldn't already tell. Goodbye. I did not need to lose on freaking normal when I barely have enough stamina as it is. What the hell? Lex, help me, I'm pissed.
피곤해.
I saw something huge. People have been exploding. This machine that injects the soul force into humans to make them explode, and somehow this Firestream Battalion is protecting this machine. First, give me my things, I'll examine them. Please wait a moment, I will analyze the findings from the soul path markers right away. I've reviewed the results from the soul path marker and examined the parts. The soul path marker shows that there were about 300 cases of detonating soul force in Death Town, meaning all the inhabitants of Death Town are casualties. These innocent people! I'll get to that. The tentacle is generally used for the infusion of soul force, but it actually has another purpose. The spire the tentacle is made from, you can see traces on it that indicate not only outflow but also intake. With suction power that leaves traces like this, they're probably sucking the soul force out of the air. Not a bad idea. Take someone with 3, pump him up with 10, and make him pop and collect 13. It's horrible, but simple. As simple as it is, I'm sure a lot of energy can be collected that way. When I thought about the fact that the Firestream Battalion used that machine, I deviated from our previous suspicion and came to the conclusion that the Firestream has used Soul Force. Well, that means it can wield Soul Force. It looks like the Firestream Battalion has been planning this for some time. Did they need human energy? No one knows. Maybe they just need the energy or they're planning something big. There's one more thing. That might be what this is all about. The Typhoon's tentacle. It's a product of the Ned Company. Ned, those guys dressed in black? Why, Tortoise just said that the men in black aren't evil, right? But I heard it straight from Luke, from Candace. That's why I remember it so clearly. This tube was intended to make ordinary people as strong as soul forces and soul workers. The idea was to capture the soul force that normally dissipates in the air. The soul force in the tentacles does not evaporate and was used as direct energy. You hear such exaggerated stories along the way. Ava. The Firestream Battalion collects the soul force in the Typhoon machine, and the machine includes technology from the Ned Company. Quite apart from the Ned Company, the Firestream Battalion, which was proud of its strength as the soul force, both are going all out. Ava, my butt, that's an angry look. Yes, exactly. I mean, our commander, to Major Trotter, he may look like an idiot, but he is the commander and works steadfastly for the survival of humanity in Grey City. Even if you keep wrecking the mood with your bad jokes, someone who put the lives of his subordinates on the same level as his own is a wonderful person. He has apologized to the Ned Company countless times because he suspected them, in spite of their innocence. Hey Novich, you're also extremely angry today, right? I don't know. Oh, well, you don't need to know everything, Stella. Even if she is just a kid, she has the right to know. Come on, Stella, we'll go ask Roper now. Speak to Roper in Grey City. We have to investigate this case. Oh boy, Roper, what have you done this time? Man, she's angry. Roper, you've got some explaining to do. And where the heck is he up? You should come along with this.
네드 컴퍼니에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
There you are. It's been a while since we last met. Oh, did you make that? What is it? There's no time to explain, just tell me if it's true. Yes, it's true. This is the Soul Force pipe the Ned Company developed 2 years ago. Really? Then those bozos in black are really evil? You've made a pact with the Firestream Battalion. I don't know what you're talking about, please enlighten me. The Slayer weapon the Firestream Battalion is using contains parts you developed. You probably know about the business in Death Town, right? I know what you're getting at, but that's no reason to treat us like traitors, but that's absurd. Then why did they have this? The development of those pipes were terminated ages ago. Originally they were used to gather soul force, but the amounts were too small. I don't want to hear any excuses. The only thing that matters is that this pipe comes from one of the Firestream Battalion's machines. I'll tell you again, we discontinued the development of the soul pipe 2 years ago because it was too dangerous. What? What is it? Wait, let me take a closer look. Henry, he headed the project. What? Henry, again? Exactly, I remember clearly. Henry was the supervisor for the project. I remember how he lost it when its discontinuation was announced. He said it would open the door to a new world, and that world would now be barred to us forever. Does that mean Henry was working with the Firestream Battalion? Right now, that's the only conclusion I can make. I need to find out what happened to the project findings after it was discontinued. Also, we must intensify our efforts to catch Henry. We cannot wait much longer. Take care of it. Exactly. Please wait a moment. Will you please be quiet? Okay, so... Ava? Toru? No? Yeah, Toru.
올 일이 있나?
Commander, I'm back.
저쪽이다.
I've heard it from Lex. The Ned Company Henry is probably involved in this. In something bad. And so much time has passed since the war started, and humanity still isn't united. Do you think Henry masterminded the technology? Does he have a shred of humanity left in him? Why won't anyone arrest Henry? He's making life difficult for everyone. Yes, you're right there. Gudrun contacted me to tell us something about it. I'll turn the laptop screen so you can see it too. Robert told me. It seems Henry has done something again. Really, the boss is constantly being annoyed by one rogue employee, right? He was fired a long time ago. However, I recognize that his actions after his dismissal cannot be tolerated under any circumstances. Above all, I know that the Ned Company cannot shirk its duties. I will take responsibility for the... Above all, I know that the Ned Company cannot shirk its duties. I will take responsibility for the terrible events in Death Town and will reward you as quickly as possible. That won't bring the dead back to life. What else can I do? Should I write my will and then disappear without a trace? Simply adding my name to the list of the dead isn't enough. Catch Henry and turn him in immediately. I wish that were possible. Telling you all the details won't achieve anything, so first you get your reward, then I'm out. He just hung up. How rude. So the Ned Company is exercising its right not to comment on reparations. We need to check immediately whether it really was Henry or if the Ned Company lied to us. Go to Lex with Ava and find out where it started, understood? Speak to Lex in Grey City. Alright. I can see the lust to kill in your eyes. For the first time in a long time. The Soul Force was collected in a specific location. It transformed all the inhabitants of the city zone to pure energy. There's something going on. We don't need to know what they're planning. It's enough that the Firestream Battalion has gone too far. Give them a taste of what humans are capable of. Okay, I will. There also appears to be 2 more quests up over there. So let's talk to Lex, then we'll go see who they are. It's most likely Lisby and Julie. Although from that distance it's probably Sunjun and Lisby. There you are. I just finished my investigation. You mean the place where Henry is hiding, right? Tell me. Now you're back to being angry again. Is it because so many people died? Yes, I lost good friends because of Henry, and I heard that he's still killing people. I will never forgive him for that. I see. Humans have become important to you too. Fine, I'll help you as best I can. I can help too. Whopper, what are you doing here? I came to report about the Ned Company's instructions regarding Henry. I traced the Soul Force pipe. Like we suspected, it is impossible to tell what happened to it when Henry no longer had it. The Ned Company have taken internal action against Henry as a spy and a traitor. They've even engaged an NBRF unit. Well, he'll have a hard time staying alive. What, you cut all ties to him just like that? The Ned Company? We're not so charitable that we want to keep hanging around with traitors. And he isn't just any traitor, he betrayed us to the Bashai too. There can be no mercy for a crime like that. Does that mean we don't have to watch out for anything anymore and can focus solely on the investigation? You should collaborate properly, Ned Company. Yes, we intend to. Good novice. Nobody will stop you any longer. You can let off steam and see what the Firestream Battalion is up to. Alright, I'll stop him from torturing anyone else. I'm looking forward to it too. The future of the Ned Company rests on your examination results, Stella. Just promise me that you'll take Henry prisoner no matter what. Of course, as I already said, I don't want to make enemies with any soul workers. You lot look like you're ready. Oh, hello! What are you doing here, Shino? Naomi, whatever. Yes, everything's ready, although I'm not sure it's going to work. Don't underestimate the technology that I developed is nothing for a normal human. But of course, esteemed human, we're completely different to you. You sacrifice your comrades without a second thought. There's no success without sacrifice. We Bashai don't know that, then humans and Bashai will never— I don't know who's talking anymore. Never be able to unite. I agree, whatever, he'll put it to good use. We will help you in this way, so keep your promise of protecting us. We're all in the same boat, so let's not grumble. You avoided the answer every time, alright. How's his condition? Not bad. Well, at least he doesn't look that bad. I haven't seen him this excited in ages. I wonder if this was really necessary. Imagine the Bashai talking about using Soul Force. If it gets dangerous, you put your pride to one side, then look further. Choose your words carefully, human. We've only just barely staying alive. This relationship will founder even if one side doesn't keep its promise. In this situation, we shouldn't egg each other on. You started it. In that case, I'm sorry. To think that day would come when I hear the 5 Stream commanders apologize. I can feel how bad it's all getting over my body. At any rate, everything will be carried out according to the plan. Please make sure there are no mistakes. Understood. Better to take care of yourself. So really, what the heck happened? If this is the path we must take, then so be it. I'm exhausted. So was that Lex talking to Naomi? Shion, whatever her name actually is. I wasn't expecting to see her come up and talk to us. Okay, Julie. Hey, idiot, what's up? Master, I heard everything. What happened in Death Town? The soldiers told me a huge jug showed up and stole the souls of the people in Death Town. But Master, if the jug gets broken, won't people's souls go back home? Hey, what are you talking about? Can't you explain it properly? The reason that the soldiers sealed the way to Death Town, the jug monster, because they ate all the people in the city. It absorbed the souls of all the residents of Death Town. Then it also ate all the souls who died in Death Town in the past. Yeah, then my mommy and daddy could be in there too, right? Because my mom and dad definitely died at home. If he really ate them, if they're really in the jug, will they come back to life when the jug breaks? So do you think there's any point of this? Why doesn't it make sense? I assume they were only there because they were worried about me. They stayed at home and couldn't run away. That's why they ended up in the jug. That's what the soldiers said. They said breaking the jug will fix everything. Idiot. Please, Master, please destroy the jug monster, yeah? It might be true. Maybe they're in there. And maybe they'll come back to life. I'll even tidy your room and bring you something to eat and... defeat Grand Blaze Typhon in Decay. Oh, come on! Thanks, Master, thanks. Thank you so much. Idiot, I'll stay with him, now go. You don't reply and leave. You can't bring someone who's dead back to life, just saying. I mean, just look what happened in Full Metal. Yeah. The equivalent exchange was not enough of that. I already heard, Stella. Something awful happened in Death Town. But I don't know what exactly. The people that I know from Death Town say that they've lost contact with their families. I suppose that's why you've been looking so pale recently, Stella. Sadly, I don't have any special powers myself, Stella, so I can't help you. But you bring me belongings of clothes from those people that I can commemorate them. They're belongings of the fallen from Grand Blaze Typhon in Decay. I am really grateful to you. Please take care of yourself. Okay. So I have 2 quests now for... I was so angry that I didn't turn the quest in, and I could have had these quests before I went back to freaking finish it. Oh, I really hate myself right now. Okay, let me go fight him a 3rd time, hopefully win, and then we'll go to the new start. I will have enough stamina for that, right? Yeah, I will. Okay, see you guys there. After a while, I talk to them, of course. Thank you for your efforts. You handed me the belongings of the fallen. I know how hard it must be to see someone die and bring their remains here. Thank you for doing this for me. With this prayer, I hope to give the souls of the victims a bit. That hypocrite, are you acting like you're righteous again? The death of these people is strictly the fault of the Bashai. Why are you praying for them? Julie, the people won't like you praying for them. If a woman who loves the Bashai prays for someone they murdered, What a terrible thought. If you want to pray for them, then first burn all the photos of that Bashar that you have in your room. Admit it. You can't, that hypocrite. Stop acting like those people mean anything to you. It makes me sick. Julie leaves with an angry look on her face. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. The worries never stop. Thank you for everything today. Are you kidding me? I'll get going then. Sure. Really? Well, what happened? The jug, is it broken? You tell Minnie that the jug may be smashed, but the people have now returned. Okay, they really haven't returned. That was obvious, totally obvious. Dead people can't come back. Our parents are dead then. They can't come back because they're dead. Minio jumps up and runs up. Oh, I see what he just said. They can't come back because they're dead. He was pretending as if he had a slimmer of hope that his parents could come back to life. He's mainly doing that to try to get Julie to understand that her father can't come back because he's dead. I see now. Jumps and runs up. Idiot. You run after him. No, I don't. Although, yeah, I know exactly. It's that. Master, my parents' death wasn't because of the Black Tunnel or the monsters who recently appeared. It was a human in black clothing. He appeared suddenly and murdered my parents. I was afraid, terribly afraid. I was so horribly afraid of him that I grabbed this club and hid. My father was a hero, so I was sure he would defeat the terrible man in black. That's why I stayed hidden. If I had known that alone my father would lose and die, I would have come out and helped him. I had promised to protect Mother when my father wasn't there. When my mother died too, I was too afraid to come out. Master, will this scaredy cat also be able to become a warrior? Will I be able to face my enemy and protect others without hiding? You hid many of the power cable that you found after your victory over Grand Blaze Typhon. With that, what is that, a power cable? It was in the jug monster you smashed. Impossible. Cable man. Oh, Daddy. One day I will be as strong as my master. First I will become as strong as my master, then a cable man. I'll definitely do it. Okay, I had too much high hopes for him actually having that planned in advance. Never mind. Scratch what I said. Let's go so that Minio can weep in peace. Man, kid, I had high hopes for you, and that was what you were doing. No, just no. Sadly, no. Okay. I really hate this mission. I really hate that guy. His abilities do way too much damage. He's like that first boss in the hospital. And I really hate him for it. He does way too much damage on normal. Manic? Hell no, I would never try to do that on Manic. Okay, Unforgivable. New start.
대량의 소울 에너지는 베이보타운 광장에서 캐치됩니다. 엄청난 수치예요. 단순 에너지 수치로 본다면 소울 워커와 호각이라 볼 수 있을 정도입니다.
대체 얼마나 끌어모은 거야?
마르도모의 마을 주민 모두가 실종된 정도니까.
따위는 땅바닥에 내팽겨쳤다 이건가?
아까도 말했지만 이 정도의 소울 에너지를 모아서 뭘 할 생각인지 감도 안 잡혀. 조심하고 또 조심하는 게 좋을 무슨 일을 꾸미는지 우리 눈으로 확인해야 해요. 그리고 한 가지만 약속해줘요. 아, 이상한 복수? 그거라면 알고 있어. 예?
Oh, come on, I hit shift, game. What the hell, man? Game just loves to apparently start screwing me as of late. Although that healing fiasco possibly was my fault, I don't know anymore. It all happened so fast, I don't know what the heck to believe in it. Potentially could have right-clicked, maybe I didn't right-click, I just thought I did. Maybe I was just starting to get red with anger, I don't know, and I saw red there. Anything's possible at this point. I didn't time that good enough. Again, those guys I don't mind fighting. It's the idiot that came in that third one I just do not like at all. Oh yeah, new start. Cut. So yeah, this is gonna be the final guy of the Firestream Battalion. Final supposed Bashai that's supposed to be weak than everyone else. Was that fool trying to inject himself with Soul Force to make himself the stronger of the Bashai? In which case, he is completely and utterly a fool. Blood Sukura!
그 녀석 분명 고속도로에서
떨어졌었어.
그렇지. 다리 밑으로 떨어졌어.
I knew he'd come back.
밑으로 떨어져? 올라오기 힘들었겠다.
어쨌든 리턴 매치를 준비하고 있는 건 분명해.
그리고 이 일련의 일과도 연관이 있을 것도 분명하고.
Well, obviously all the incidents here are connected. Just need to figure out how. And since his name is now Blood Sukurok, I guess it wasn't the supposed weakling of the Bashai. Dang it, rather it was Sukurok that the power went into. Dang nabbit! I hate this crap. Oh, wait a minute, didn't she say that... Didn't Chloe say that she had a reading on a soul worker further ahead? So Sukurok's the soul worker? Did they manage to make a proxy soul worker with all the soul force that they gathered from all the citizens? I don't know if proxy's the right word for that. It might be. Maybe not. Okay, take this orb out. Bye. Alright. Oh hey, this is where I fought the last boss. So, there's no soul sequence here. That sucks. Come on, Blood Sukura. Wow, still not yet. Actually, that last place I fought was most likely... Was it the last boss? It probably could have been the samurai? Or was it the Rage Face? That's his name. Oh man, these places start to blend together a lot. But when you're enraged, it even more so does. Can you please die? Thank you. What the heck did I just do? Okay, that's what I did. Let it go out, then I spam right click.
포이즌입니다.
레피드 놈들의 간부가 둘이나? 이거 정말 뭐가 있는 게 분명해.
오, 인간. 생각보다
Oops.
일찍 왔네. 아무래도 내가 시간을 좀 끌어줘야겠는걸? 언니, 나 나쁜 생각하고 있지? 자존심을 포기한 남자가 어떤 모습으로 다시 태어날지 궁금하지 않나? 무슨 지겠지가!
Don't you wonder how a man without pride can be reborn? Not really. I like how she called her big little sister. Come on, Naomi.
그럼 난 이만 퇴장해야겠어.
Weird. Now I'm getting two bosses every time. This sucks. Hey there, Sucky Cirque. How you been? Holy crap, he's faster. Oh my god. And stronger.
이겨서 돌아와.
인간이 사용하는 힘이 그렇군. 너희가 왜 그렇게 강한지 조금은 알 것 같다.
에너지 반응이 이상합니다. 이건 마치 소울 에너지가 배수와 완전히 융합되어 있어.
Follow that, he fused the soul force into himself.
자존심을 포기한 남자.
Will you please let me dodge?
다시 한번 승부다. 널 위해 자존심을 모든 걸 버린 날 실망시키지 말아다.
버렸다고? 모든 걸 버리고 모두의 것을 빼앗은 거야? 빼앗고 괴롭고 아픈 남들의 손에서 버렸다니 이해할 수 없어. 이해하고 싶지 않아.
빼앗긴 만큼 빼앗고 말 거야.
Okay, so
어째서지? 이 힘은 호각 아니.
we're gonna run away from the orbs.
아직 모르나 보네. 배시와 인간은 닮은 점이 있어. 마음의 강함을 힘으로 끌어낸다는 것이 가장 많이 닮은 문제다. 마음이 강한 존재가 더 큰 힘을 끌어낸다. 공백 이후 세계에 생겨난 이 절대적인 법칙. 넌 스스로 자신의 마음을 꺾었어. 눈앞의 힘에 취해 힘의 본질을 알지 못한 거야. 네가 우리 신입에게 이기기 위해선 그 찬란 자존심을 버렸으면
I wanna let her
좋겠어.
finish.
네 스스로 네 힘의 근본을 버린 거야. 사라져버려. 욕망을 잃어버린 껍데기만 남은 불쌍한 배시.
No, no! I didn't. Dang it.
수는 없다.
I don't know if he says anything after that. I accidentally hit two. No.
힘이 빠져나가고 있다고. 날 거부하고 있는 건가? 플레마님, 죄송합니다.
모두 이제는 자유롭게.
작전은 끝났어. 복귀하도록 해.
우리 신이 내가 본 모습 중에 오늘이 제일 멋있었던 것 같아.
그러게. 조금만 칭찬해줘도 괜찮을지도 모르겠네.
다리 아파.
Of course. That was possibly the most difficult normal fight I would have had if it wasn't for me somehow dying to the third boss. I don't understand. What I also don't understand is that I have the best manic gear from the previous area, and yet I'm still almost getting wrecked in normal of the next area. Like, what kind of crap is that?
제대로
Maverick? It's over. Great job. I don't understand what this once proud Sukarok has brought to this situation. I wanted to be better than you and was after your energy source. I'm living proof that Soul Force also flows in a Bashad. All I wanted was power and I sacrificed my pride and identity for it. Ultimately, both of them were my undoing. Once again, I have lost against you. What do you want to do with it? Why are you doing this? You take people's lives while you wreck one only yourself. We call it Desidera. I still can't say that. Force. Our enemies used the energy of their excessive greed. Perhaps Ukarok just wanted to defeat you. That's why he's crushing hundreds of innocent people? I can't understand it. The Bashai understand it just as little as humans do. Perhaps we just don't understand the Bashai, and it is all a matter of course for them. Be that as it may, in any case, you have done a lot in this short time. Indeed. I still can't believe that the kid I once knew 15 years ago is standing before me. There's Lex, I'm back! Okay, great job, Stella. Have you got more time now? Can you tell me what happened 15 years ago? Oh god, not this again. Right, that's... You know what you want to say, just say it. I'm afraid the old man will show up again and start nagging. Maybe you're wrong then, but isn't it better than saying nothing at all? By the way, Stella, as for me, while you were out on a mission, I thought about you a lot. What's this all about? Just listen to me first. I thought long and hard about the answer. Honestly, except for my research, I've never thought so hard about anything before. Is the chaos in your research also because of this too? Yeah, be that as it may, Stella, I've decided not to talk anymore about what happened 15 years ago. You don't want to talk about it? Why not? Well, the world has changed, hasn't it? No matter what the world was like back then, and no matter how you lived back then, now you love people, and then that makes me happy, Stella. And I like seeing you working so hard. But can't you tell me something at least? No, I don't want to. Forget the past and live in the present. That's much more grown up. Oh yes, that is so grown up. Yes, it is, that's why. I have my reasons for wanting to suppress the past and for no longer wanting to apologize for it. So I don't want to make excuses, but I will support you fully from now on. There might be a bit of an age gap between us, but we can still be friends. What do you think? Friends? If you don't want to, that's okay too. I just want to make up for what we didn't manage back then. Oh no, I'm not against it by any means. It's just I had a friend once before, but she died. I'm just afraid that something could happen to you as well if you became my friend, Lex. Haha, funny, right? Everywhere I go, terrible things happen. Well, maybe I attract misfortune. No, I'm sure it's not your fault. Lex? You're not to blame, you're not bad. Look, you always want to help everyone. How can you think that you attract misfortune when you work so hard to help everyone? Of course someone's going to get angry. Okay, I take back what I just said. Good. Now we're friends, understood? We can't see each other every day since you're so busy, but I will support you in your job as a soul worker with all my strength. Okay. Good, that's how we'll do it. I'm completely exhausted by this conversation, Maverick. Well done. When you consider that it didn't show up, it seems you are right. Do you want to recover from the rigors of today? Hey, Lex, do you really want to sleep already? I've hardly slept lately because of all the brooding. If I fall asleep now, you won't be able to beat me awake. It looks like Lex is of no more use, Stella. Can you go to Mado? Thanks to your help, the mission was successful and he seems very pleased. Speak to Mado in Grease City. Sure, I'll be off then. Tell Lex thank you from me. Yeah, I'll try not to forget. Okay. So, Lex has now come to an understanding of what she wants to do. We won't learn what happened, although technically we already know. Well, we know some of it. There you are. I've heard of your accomplishments. Sukarak has temporarily been banished, upon his punishment for absorbing the soul force of 300 people taking their lives. Aha, now there's a headline for the news. Did I do anything that great? Of course, I dare not imagine what would have happened to Grey City if the soul workers hadn't been there. That's why I've made a decision. I may be weak, but I want to slowly work my way up in the Starry Forest League and help the soul workers at some point. Oh, true, you recently started learning something about making soul worker equipment authority. You never were any good at learning, can you do it? But what are you saying? We always revise at the last minute. It's enough to get it learned the day before the test. Right, you can be happy without learning as well. I knew that. Soul worker, you know your stuff. She doesn't, but both of you have absolutely no idea. Hey, Soul worker, you don't have to wait much longer. I'm still just a useless kid now, but at some point I'll become an authority that helps soul workers. That's why I'm still protecting Great City. Someday I want to become someone who helps soul workers too. Alright, leave it to me. I'll take care of the humans. So, I have a lot to do. Let's go back, Mato. Okay, see you later, soul worker. Alright, bye. Then I'll say my goodbyes. Oh, by the way, have you made up with Robert? That's... I still can't look him in the face. Why, I said you should apologize to him properly. That. I was mad at him because of a vague suspicion. That's why now it's not easy for me to apologize. I'm begging you, can you give me a little more time? Alright, I'll give you a day or two. The next time you see him, you apologize properly, yes? Agreed. Do you think a letter of apology or an expensive gift would be appropriate? I don't know either. Damn, what went wrong? Everything was perfect in theory. Hey Naomi, what happened? Did you think you might not make it? Doubting your own strength is the root cause of defeat. The iron will has dwindled. Desire and feelings really are different things. The power of desire and the power of harmony cannot be unified. Does that mean simple willpower wouldn't work, like with Sakura? Soul Force and Desiderator Force really can't coexist. That guy is doing something completely mad. He will wind up like Sakura. What are you muttering about? The experiment failed. What are you raving about? Shut up, human. Damn, but we collected enough data. Give us new test subjects. I won't fail this time. I said be quiet. Wait, shut up, human. Is she talking to Henry? Huh, you must shed weak tears too. It's alright for a brief moment. Better than if you're cold-hearted. Be that as it may, we're here now. Go on, dry your tears so we can come up with a new plan. We lost half of our fighting force due to Sukara's death. And the movement with the SFL is unsettling too, if we don't do something about it. I think we should pull back. Withdraw. Far from it. We can't pull back. Isn't there another option? That. So she's either talking to Henry or the leader of the... What the heck is this place called? Ned Company. She's either talking to Henry or the leader of the Ned Company. That has to be the one of those two.
네드 컴퍼니의 수행비서 라우퍼입니다.
You handled that really well. Even I was impressed this time. I think leaving it to you was the right decision, for me and for the Sorry Forest League. See how industrious I am? When will you finally find Henry? I'm sorry that we only mentioned that we were on Henry's heels, but still couldn't give you any real information. But we discovered a great deal following the investigation. After lengthy examinations, our investigation team came across something interesting. Is it Henry? Have you found Henry? We haven't found Henry, but we've found some signs of him. We followed Henry's trail by analyzing the surveillance cameras in Great City and vehicles. After the matter in Kansas City, we analyzed every one of Henry's steps and discovered that he was out there at these specific coordinates. There isn't anything to be found at these coordinates, but he went there at least once a month in the last 2 years. Ned Company then endeavored to learn what exactly is located at that position. In doing so, we discovered that this place is the base of the Firestream Battalion. Henry, he was actually in cahoots with the Bashai. That seems to be the case. The data isn't very detailed, but they identified the Bashai signals in Desiderator Force. There are about 1,000 of them there. That's nearly all the members of the Firestream Battalion known to us. Which means the Ned Company is very busy at the moment. It is mobilizing all its troops to deal a fatal blow to the Firestream Battalion. This is the perfect opportunity. Now we know the Firestream Battalion's headquarters. The Ned Company has directed all its resources into preparing for this operation. It'll take about 3 days until it's ready. It's calling in mercenaries and assembling troops from all over Cloud Drain. 3 days? That's too long. Henry's sure to do a runner. Yes, that's true. That's why I recommend that the SFL takes the first steps and attacks the Firestream Battalion. We the first step? The SFL is already an army. It's much faster to assemble a troop than to enlist Ned mercenaries. If there is no negotiation, they won't obey. Thanks to Stella's help recently, we should have enough more supplies and reinforcements. I think now is the perfect time for an assault on the Firestream Battalion. Speak to Toru in Great City. Sure, understood. I'll let everyone know. Well, let's get this mission started. I have passed on the coordinates of the Firestream headquarters to the commander of the SFL. Okay then, and there's 2 more side quests. It would appear that Lisby or Julie has a oh no, I think it's Lisby. Yeah, it's her. She's the only one that's close to this place. Are you serious? Getting stuck in the chairs, really? Welcome, Stella. I heard that you're diligently taking care of things in Death Town, and I heard that Sukarok reappeared. That's why I have a favor to ask of you. Oh, come on! However, it's quite a long story. You remember what Jolie said to me last time? She called me a woman in love with a Bashai. Jolie was right. Back then and even now, I love him. You seem surprised. Nevertheless, that's lucky. This is a joke, but you haven't asked if this is a joke or if I'm insane. I've never met anyone like that. At first, everyone else always thinks I'm joking. When they realize that I'm serious, and then I see hate in their eyes. That's why I'm happy about your reaction, Stella. Okay, Stella. Even to Jolie, I understand that she's angry, but I don't want to apologize to her. If I do that, then he really becomes a monster. He left his people behind for our love, so I decided to do the same. Where is he now, you ask? He died. His leader couldn't understand how he could love a human and challenge him to a duel. Members of the 5th Battalion are very proud, so he accepted the challenge. He never wanted to be shamed for loving a human ever again. His opponent, on the other hand, wanted to get rid of the Bashai in his ranks who loved a human. His leader was Sukarok. He lost the fight against Sukarok and was killed. Don't look at me like you regret asking, since I knew that was the world he lived in. I wasn't afraid of it coming to such an end. What I want to ask of you today has to do with this. It's about the following. The Bashai 5th Battalion has a saying, when you die in a duel, your soul lives on in the weapon of your opponent. So, your Bashai lover's soul is in Sukarok's weapon, and as such, if I take out Sukarok, your boyfriend's soul will then be in my weapon, along with Sukarok's soul. I'm guessing. Hey, you look like you know what I'm going to ask. Yes, I'd like you to bring me the soul of my loved one. Sukarok's weapon, please bring me the huge axe that he carries around. Or it could be his weapon as well. Dang it. One of those two, okay? I can't know everything. I just don't want the weapon that contains his soul to kill any more people. That's all. Do you think you could bring yourself to fulfill my request? It's Sukarok's giant axe from Blood Sukarok and New Start. Will you follow my request? Really, I really have to thank you. Well... Okay, so I'm half right. Because Sukarok's soul is the soul that's going to be living in my weapon from now on. And her lover's soul will be in Sukarok's forever. Oh, Odin, you have a quest now. What's up? Oh, no, Manic. Are you serious? Manic Faceless, level 35. I don't think we've spoken to each other yet here in Great City. I heard that a lot has happened in the meantime, but I guess I don't need to tell you the details. To be honest, I wanted to talk to you because I have a request. I don't know if you knew, but there's a rumor going around in Great City. It's to do with the urban legend, a man without a face. He appears at night and kidnaps people who are out alone, then he suddenly disappears. There are also rumors about how he looks. He's taller and thinner than normal humans, and he wears a black suit. Manic! The guy that killed me on normal. On the 3rd area. Oh, I hate you so much, Odin. And like the name implies, where his face should be, there's nothing. When I heard this story for the first time, I thought it was just a myth, but then I saw him yesterday. Of course, I didn't see him personally. As you know, we've installed cameras near Death Town. That's how I saw him. I was so shocked I had no idea what I should do. I couldn't believe an urban legend was real. That's why I wanted to ask you the following. Where are you going? A hero of Candace City can't possibly be afraid. But don't you at least want to check? Manic, defeat Argus Caster in Decay. Good, you've really earned the title of Hero of Candace City. Location I spotted through the cameras deep in Death Town. Please uncover the truth of this town's ghost stories, and please come back safe and sound. I hate you so much right now. Toru.
간단하게 용건만 말하도록.
Did you say you found the 5th Battalion's headquarters at the Ned Company? You found it while hunting down Henry. So has our little fatty found a crumb? After helping out with Operation Wolfcry, they're going to tell us the base's position too. I'm grateful, but I keep asking myself why they're suddenly helping us now, when they didn't help us one bit until last year. Yeah, that's right. If they'd helped us like that from the start, we wouldn't have to go through so much. I'm sure they're still hiding something. But we should take this information seriously when you consider how much Operation Wolfcry brought us. It really worries me. That's why the satellite scan is currently being used for verification. It only takes a minute. We can talk while we wait for it to finish. You've been really busy ever since you arrived in Gray City. At first I thought the novice soul worker would kill Henry. You made me feel anxious. That bad? But your operator helped you get back in the seat, and you killed one Firestream Battalion leader after another. Praise leads to arrogance, but I have to say that you did a good job. What do you mean one after another? Currently, the only one I know I've killed is the Dragon Rider in Sakura. Naomi is still out there, obviously. You're probably not the type anyway, but don't let it go to your head. If you're going to be arrogant, save it until after the victory. But I don't care if people say I did a good job and they give me lots of biscuits. You did your best. The heavens will bring you and Henry together. That sounds like the reunion of separated family members. But you don't understand anything anyway. The results from the scan are in. It's like Whopper said, I'm seeing an energy spike that can only come from the Desidera force. I've increased the resolution to sharpen the silhouettes. I know it, Whopper doesn't lie. Well, strictly speaking, they have no reason not to help us. It won't do them any good if we were destroyed by the Firestream Battalion. Exactly, we may find ourselves in a cold war, but we have to band together against our common enemy. And we mustn't delay, we need to plan the attack immediately. It seems someone wants to encourage us. We've received a message from Godren. Oh ho! The old man from the Net Company answered. The support comes a little late, but that's not his style at all either. He won't just suddenly say we shouldn't go there because the information is false. No matter, I'll connect you. People of the Starry Force League, how's the operation going? Thanks to you, everything is going well for us with no problems. And I would like to express my deepest thanks to you for providing useful information. No, we have to thank you after all you provided the soldiers. Whatever, the Net Company hopes the Starry Force League will be victorious with this operation. I hope you don't fail and everyone comes back safe and sound. That little speech doesn't seem like you at all. Normally you don't care at all how the members of the SFL are doing. I found something out recently. I'll tell you once the situation has calmed down a little. When you have to come to the west of Cloud Dream, I can offer you the best wine in Gray City. Agreed, I wish you lots of luck. The jerk is deliberately acting as if he were nice. That old man has such an unexpected side. Well, it's pretty clear he fell quite far after he discovered his penchant for money. Don't worry about him. It has always been customary for the commander to say a few words before a big operation. Our best bet is to muster all the troops and strike hard. You head to Rocco Town and Kansas City to get reinforcements. In Rocco Town and Kansas City, I don't think the current situation will allow us to help anyone else. I agree with you there, but we have to try regardless. My legs hurt. Can't we just contact them? At times like these, the danger is so great that the information leaks through. You must understand we have to curb not only the Firestream Battalion, but also the Net Company, too. Oh, alright. Go on, hurry. Yes, we're hurrying with the draft, too. The fastest wins. If you want to see something, out with it and keep it short. So... Dr. Benji. Is Benji that guy in... Is Benji the guy from the, Rocco Town? Yes, indeed it is him. Hello, Benji! Oh, it's you, Stella. What brings you to Rocco Town so suddenly? Well, would you like a biscuit first, or shall we go for a walk again? I like a biscuit first, or not. Stay I'm here because I have something to do. Save me a biscuit for next time. I see, after the incident in Kansas City, you also came to Rocco Town. And this time you came from Gray City. Oh really, that's a lot even for a soul worker. Be that as it may, good thing you're here. If there's a reason, tell me. We have located the Firestream Battalion's headquarters. We need more men for the battle. You located Firestream Battalion's headquarters. Gray City has finally fulfilled my wish. Good, I'd love to help. But I'm afraid this is a bad time. We already have our hands full trying to defeat the Blue Clown's mannequins. As if that wasn't bad enough, we found a place that can manufacture them. We're examining it. Are those mannequins still there? Yes, they keep attacking as if they're driven by a grudge. I'd give you the troops, but that would expose Rocco Town to danger. I'm sorry, I cannot assist you. Speak to Aaron in Kansas City. I'm sorry, you came for nothing. I can't tell you any more than that. I'm sorry. No, then I'll go to a different city soon. Bye-bye. There's still one thing that's been bugging me, though. The last carnival. What when can I go there? I thought he was just about to tell me that I can go there now, but apparently not. I was willing to help him, but apparently not. Catherine, why? Why did you have to die? I knew there was a reason why I didn't want to come back to Kansas City. Dang it.
어떤 상황이라도 희망을
Ah, Stella, it's been a while. What is it? Were you sent to Kansas City as punishment? Haha. No, it's not like that. Torter said we need reinforcements. You wanted to request reinforcements, so to locate the Fire Stream Battalion's headquarters. That's brilliant news, but reinforcements are another matter. Yes, it must have been tough for everything that happened. That's not it. Headquarters sent us lots of troops after an incident with Catherine. That's why we have enough troops, but... Lieutenant Colonel Aaron, we're ready to incineration. How is the siege of progression? As planned, in 2 hours we'll have them surrounded. Now we will just have to hurl some napalm into their midst. That will annihilate all soul drakes near the residential areas. Well done. This is a sure plan, but we cannot afford to be complacent now. Don't worry, I'm never complacent where soul drakes are concerned. Even when victory is as certain as this, we will keep up the fight until the last of them is eliminated. Pleased to hear it. What's the situation near the shelter? We deployed new weapons. They are designed specifically to combat the soul drakes and results are more promising than we had hoped. Can they beat them? Yes, it could turn out to be quite easy once they have invaded the bunker. We will block the exits and activate these new weapons. Did you see? This is the situation right now. We're deploying all troops we have to annihilate the soul drakes, and so far our results are unparalleled. With Fluke soul drake weapon and our strategy, we have managed to clear Kansas City of nearly all soul drakes. No researchers has accomplished as much concerning soul drakes as he has. We know the soul drakes inhabits the characteristics, now we just have to kill them. The Lieutenant Colonel too, ever since that incident, he has done everything to hunt the soul drakes. He's not the man he once was. He has changed, actually got a bit scary if you ask me. Both of them want to avenge Catherine. I can understand that feeling well. Yes, but how fortunate. They don't seem to be so full of anger like those two. Well, yes, I met lots of people in Great City and found new friends. I still can't forgive Henry, but I'm not in such a rush anymore. Exactly, it's essential for the operation that you maintain calm. I wish Lieutenant Colonel Aaron and Luke would understand that too. No, I have to make more of an effort. You can at least be a role model for the pair of them with your quiet. Quiet? Ah, okay. In any case, I'm sorry, it's not possible to get reinforcements for Great City. Alright, chin up, Shade. Yes, let's give it our best. Well, as I figured, I'm going in this alone. How was it? Did you receive a positive response about feedback? Neither of them is able. I was expecting it, but it's still terrible all the same. Even if Aquatown has always been poor, I was surprised about Kansas City, Lieutenant Colonel Aaron. He lost his family. I understand him completely. There's nothing for it. We'll have to call in all the troops from Great City to fight the Fire Stream Battalion. Are you okay? Didn't I spend the whole time running around because we don't have enough troops? We should have a realistic chance of defeating them. If we attack them from the front, we're just the same as them. But we won't want to launch a surprise attack. Then we'll start preparing for the complete destruction of the Fire Stream Battalion. And Henry. Ava, follow me. Yes, Commander. Now what? Let's speak to Yup. Okay. Yup. Mado, have you checked the medications? Yes, and the food supplies also done. Now, only the ammunition and protective equipment need to be checked. I'll take the ammunition. You take care of the protective equipment, Mado. Yes. Oh, you all seem very busy today. There you are. We were in the middle of the attack preparations. It's a raid and we are short on resources. We have no time to lose, so we can't divvy up supplies according to category. We've just divided them into rough groups. It's difficult to determine what of it will be useful in combat. That's why Mado and I need to go there in person. But what is it then? You look kind of unsure. Yes, it's the first time I'm heading into battle, of course. But this battle is epic, so that means war. Huh, Soulworker, here I'm here. Are you going into war too, Mado? Yes, I'm worried because this is my first real battle. But you're involved this time, aren't you, Soulworker? But I have no need to worry, you'll defeat them all. Shall destroy them all for you. Haha, even if that's an exaggeration, I'm glad to hear it. I was told his fighting spirit is bolstered just by the knowledge that he defeated 3 of the 5 Street Battalion leaders, Stella. But really, if it weren't for you, we never would have got this far. Ah, you're right. I heard that this mission too can only be planned thanks to your help, Soulworker. It's so great, you're already in control of the SFL soldiers, even though you only arrived in Great City recently. I never ordered anybody to do anything. You have achieved so much. Be confident. My respect for you is growing. In any case, as members of the Story Force League, we will support you in this mission. You have planned with all your strength, Stella. One more thing, Yarp. Have you made up with Roper? I completely forgot it. Something came up suddenly. I'll do it after the mission. Wow, you still can't get along. Oh, man. I've always said that you should get along. I wrote an apology letter yesterday, though. I haven't been able to send it yet, as we suddenly received the order to assemble. But I will give it to him as soon as I return. Please don't let anything happen to Yarp. Or Roper, in this case. A letter, you're not a love-struck schoolgirl. Just shut your mouth. Be that as it may, Stella, don't worry about us and take care of the other places. Speak to Ahmad in Grey City. Nothing better happened to Yarp or Roper, dang it. The way he's saying that is making it sound as if something would happen.
안녕하십니까?
Hey, what's going on in Great City? I haven't seen the city this busy in a long time. I'm taking part in this operation with my Dark Flame Master. Together we will stand by you. Really? Oh, do you have a problem with that? Do I seem too weak to you? Yes. Do I really look that weak? But aren't you all injured, Ahmad? This is the punishment that seals my power. I only want to unleash 5% of my power this time. Ahmad, enough of your boasting. Nathan, it's just the truth. I'm not showing off. Yeah, you're really fantastic, then release 10% of your power. If I release 10%, then it will end the world. I'm deliberately suppressing my power. Shame that I can't show you even 10% of my powers. So that's your strategy these days. Your percentage until the world's destruction changes every time. Nathan, it seems to be determined to upset me today. We'd better not to talk about my abilities. I'm excited already for this operation. Finally, a battle side by side with the famous Soulworker. It'll be a nice change from my nursing duties. Thank goodness. Finally, I can free the Dark Flame Master arm again. We have to hurry. Shock troops and reinforcements have left already. Everything will be ready as soon as we join them. Then we just need to lure the 5 Street Battalion into an ambush. It's pretty scary. But meeting them in a city that's half finished, I hope we'll see a shop on the way. I'm starving. Route to the invasion. So this is actually the next part. But if I remember correctly, the mission is 36, 36, 37, 37? Yeah, 36, 36, 37, 37. And do I have any side quests here? Oh yeah, I do. Don't forget. And right here. Odin, I severely hate you. But with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. So until then, see you later.